Hello and welcome to another Scrawlrbox video. So this is box number 96. So I'm kind of excited about this because it turned up really early. The dispatch email came on the 9th. It's now the 12th. So that's really early in the month because the last couple of months I think they've been turning up, or the dispatch email at least has been coming 21st, 22nd, but prior to that it's been like the between the 22nd and the 26th that the dispatch email has been released. So this is kind of exciting. So I'm going to open this in a second, but also I want to show you something really quickly. So I have got, and I will do this in a separate video, a Scrawlrbox, that's hard to say, Scrawlrbox patch. So I'm going to do this within the next 2 weeks. I might try and get it done tomorrow so I can put the video out next weekend or something. But I might not get time because I'm going away. Yes, so this is really exciting. So look out for the video on this when I get that done. Right now for this box, it's not too light, but it's not heavy either. So I'm not sure. I've got no idea what might be in this. Sometimes I think, like, I'll have a little prediction, but not this month. I have literally no idea. It'll take a lot to top last month's. That was great. We had those Viva palettes, which were amazing. So what have we got now? Okay, so we've got the supplies and the zine and everything. So get the box. So we've got the new design of the box still. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that looks interesting. Ah, so these look like some kind of marker on the print. And it's marker paper. Okay, interesting. And yeah, I'm quite interested with this print because I was just saying last night that I want to learn perspective, so maybe. Okay, enough rambling, let's get into the supplies. I think that sticker might be bigger. Have they changed these stickers? Yeah, don't know. I'm going to compare that. I'm going to keep and compare it. So, we have got, let's get rid of that. Start with this, the Edding 1880 draw liner in 0.1. So quite fine. I'm probably going to annihilate the nib on that. The Sweetie is a English cream toffee. Take your teeth out. We've got the sticker which matches the print, and we've got these, so gold, the 6 gold Faber sketch dual marker architecture. So these are made by Faber-Castell, and they are an amazing brand. So interesting. I like the colours. They're not very bright, but you know, sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a subdued colour palette. Probably not to everybody's taste, but I like them. Okay, so we have the Scrawlrbox A5 marker paper, 10 sheets, 75 GSM. Last time we had markers, we had Bristol board, which I didn't think was the best paper. Marker paper is much better for markers for obvious reasons. It's made for them. So that's really good. Okay, let's have a look at little look at the zine. So excited. I get way too excited when this comes out. And apologies if you can hear my neighbour's dogs barking. Right, so we have a little bit about all the supplies there. I have to say, I know a lot of people are not going to like this colour palette, but I really like it. A little bit about everything there. And then, oh, I haven't looked at the print yet. So this is the featured artist. So Willie Watt. So has Willie got some social media accounts? Here we go. Website and Instagram, if you can see that. And look Willie up. Excellent. So there's a little sit down with the featured artist there. I'm a little bit frightened about drawing buildings. A bit about perspective drawing. It's so funny, I was saying about that last night. Blending. Fantastic. Mark making. I do love a marker. A bit about behind the artwork. Very nice. Artist's advice. Okay. This is from the box 2 months ago. And it was, what was it? Midas Touch. So So do I recognise any of these? I don't think I do. Oh, M. Fallon. Nice, well done everybody. And then we've got the top 3. Lovely work. I don't think I've seen any of these. I love the little dragon. Anyway, right, next. So the graffiti castle. Wow, so there's a whole castle in Scotland that's been covered in graffiti. And then we just got a little bit about Scrawlrbox's live that goes along with this live stream. So they'll be talking about it on the 21st of September. And here is the prompt for the month. So that's not in a separate card anymore. And it is point of view. So it says, Scrawlers, what's that on the horizon? Whether you live in a rural or urban setting, there is so much to draw and explore. Taking inspiration from our featured artists, we encourage you to get outside and capture the character of your surroundings. Build up tones, marks and textures to create your point of view. Well, I don't think I'm going to be very good at this one. But anyway, right, let's have a little swatch of these. I think these look like they are double-ended pens. Yeah, dual markers. So I'm going to put a bit of paper onto this because they might bleed through depending on how good the paper is. So let's just protect the sheet underneath. Oh, page is coming out already. Let's have a look. Oh, they kind of remind me of the Tombow markers. There's a bit of a card in there as well. There's all sorts of bits in there. Oh, look at this. This is a colour chart. Very handy. I won't fill that in now because it's not the paper we're going to be working on. I don't think, at least. And this is just probably a little bit about pens. Yes. There you go. That's all the colours you can get. And probably how to use them. Excellent stuff. Right, let's get that out of the way. Okay, so we are a dual pen. Also, they're like a brush. So, start here. Oh, nice squeaky alcohol markers. Now, you should be able to build colour, but this one's really dark. So, I don't think we're going to be able to. And then like a little... Okay. I mean, I'm not getting a line there that I can't get with the other side, but it's probably going to be easier. Okay, so yeah, that's dark sepia. So next, warm grey. Okay. And then we've got, oh, what's this one? Warm grey. Oh, so we've got 2 different warm greys there. So the first one I did was warm grey 5, and this is warm grey 3. Surprised there's no green clay. I say no green. There's a greenish. Doesn't look green on the barrel, but it might be. Let's do this one first. This is warm grey 1. So like brownish greys. Very nice, very pale, but very nice. And then let's go for this. So this is the green clay. So I'm hoping this is greener than it looks. Yeah, it is. It's kind of a sagey colour. Maybe a little bit more muted. Oh, have I broken that? No, I haven't. And then we've got a blue. So this is light pigeon blue. Oh, I forgot to do the lines with it. We've done it anyway, so we know they're going to do it. Okay, and then lastly we have this Edding draw liner. Now, I would not normally choose a liner this small, but let's have a look. It is very tiny. It's quite smooth to use. Sometimes the little ones can be a bit scratchy. That's fine. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to break the nib on this, but yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna just do a little line here. I'll see if now before I say, I'm going to go over this with those markers, or one of those markers, so always best to make sure that that is fully dry. But first I thought we could try and blend. So these are probably the closest together, or that might be a difficult blend. Let's see with the we could probably do three blends. So let's try and blend darkest to lightest, or lightest to darkest. Let's start with the lightest. Okay. Going into this one. How well do they blend? I'm wondering right now, because this is so alien to me, whether I do my Scrawler challenge in this video. You know, they're looking like they blend really well actually, because I don't think I've ever drawn a building in my life, and I'm wondering whether maybe it would be better to come back and do a separate video, maybe a week. I might have a little practice. Yeah, so do you know what? I think these are really nice blend. Really nice. I've used a lot of oh god, my brain stopped working. Still on concentrate. I've used a lot of alcohol markers over the years. Copic, Ohuhu, the Marabou markers. I've used the Artex alcohol markers, Spectrum Noir, and more. And these, I'd say these are pretty good. These are blended, probably one of the top ones for blending that I can see. What I want to see is how this really dark one will blend into the next one down. That would be interesting. So I'm going to start with the lighter one. If you've never used alcohol markers before, the key to blending is to keep going over them. So I'm going to put down the lighter of the two colours, and then the darker next to it. And then I do a bit of crossover over the two colours. And then I take the lighter of the two and I use that to blend out, and I go back and forth. And that is how, see, they've blended quite easy. There's other brands where you have to do your light, then do your dark, and then sometimes you have to go and do, obviously you blend with your light, then sometimes you might have to, the light might bleach the colour out of the dark one, so you might have to go and do some more dark, but these have done really well. I want to see how the green and the blue work together. So let's get some of that green down. And then the blue. See, these are both quite pale. I'm not sure how. I'm going to use the blues paler. Let's get more of that down. And then into the blue. Okay, so it's a bit more of a difficult blend, but we've kind of, I don't know how well that looks on the camera, but that's not too bad. What else do we want to, okay, let's try and mix the green into this one. So which is the lighter tone? I think this is the lighter tone. They're pretty similar though, to be honest. Okay. just a little, you know. So not too bad. There's other ways you can blend. You can like feather them into each other like this, which I don't really like. It's not my preferred blending method, but you know, it works quite well. Actually works really well on these. I'm surprised. This technique I find isn't so great with Copic markers. I think they're probably a bit too juicy, but these are. It's actually worked quite well with those. So they're nice. And you can like, so it's not going to work with this one, but like it'll probably work best with this one, just to show, would be that. So like you can take this colour and put multiple layers down. So if we do a quick go along here, we should be able to then increase the depth of the colour by going back over. I do find some brands are better than others for this. I go along, so that's a little bit darker there than there. So I wonder how many layers we can possibly do to increase it. I've gone too far along there anyway. Let's go to there. But as you can see, so that's probably the limit. It's probably like 2 with that one, and I'm not sure if it's going to be any better with any other colours. So let's do the light. Second layer there. Over. So yeah, you can just about, I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up, but I can just about see definitely between the first and second layer, and as the third and second layer are drying together, that's becoming less and less obvious. And then the last test, so if this would have dried now, is to see how well these go over that. Do they reactivate it? No, doesn't. So I'm doing several layers there. It doesn't appear to be reactivating it. Now the lightest one. It would be more obvious with this one. Maybe a little bit, but I mean that's kind of negligible, and I am repeatedly going over that line. To be honest, from my angle I can see some of the colour has gone, but as I put more layers on, it's kind of got rid of it again, so I think that's okay. Not bad. And then what about if we use the fine liner? That dry. It's like it's not really a fine liner, it's like a small fibre tip. So it works quite well. That's probably the worst time I've ever drawn. Yeah, and then let's just have a go at this on top. So how does this look on top? Works just fine. No difference between that, using it on the plain paper and using it on the bits with marker on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a separate video this time for this one, because this is so far out of my comfort zone. I need to read the zine properly, and I need to do a little bit of research online about perspective drawing. But it is, funnily enough, it is something I was just talking about last night, and really, like I said, I really wanted to start learning, so this is giving me a little push to start. Oh, well, let's just see. So look at that. This is good marker paper, because you can see the colours through, which I would expect from a marker paper, but they've not gone onto the sheet beneath. So yeah, I mean, I really scrubbed some of those, so I don't think you would need to protect the sheet underneath. I probably still would, because I always do. I have like rubber things I got from a hoo-hoo that I use that for as well, but I don't know. I haven't got them to hand right now, but I'm really impressed with those pens. I didn't even know that Faber-Castell made them, so that's brilliant. Yeah, so like I said, I am going to do a separate video. I'm not confident enough to do a piece in in the same video, and I don't want to do something a bit rubbish. So I'm gonna probably have a little practice throughout the week and then record a video next Saturday or Sunday, and yeah, that video will probably come out either on the weekend, or it will come out halfway through the week after, but look out for that anyway. I do honestly, like, if you've not watched my channel before, I do normally do the Scrawler challenge in the video, but I think it would be better not to, because I don't know how to do the challenge. And I don't want to do something that's a bit rubbish. So I'm really impressed with the supplies. The only thing I would have liked, really, but it's not really a problem, is maybe a thicker pen. 2 sizes of this maybe would have been great, because like you see here, oh no, well, actually looking at that closer, the darker bits have been coloured with a pen, but I still would have preferred maybe 2 of these, but it's not really, it's nothing really, is it? That's just personal preference. And I'm rambling now, so anyway, I'm going to stop rambling at you, and yeah, that's a really good box. I like it. Let me know what you thought of the box. I don't know if anybody's actually got this yet. This turned up so early today, so I'm guessing they're probably going to be arriving throughout today and Monday. But I would like to know what you think of the box, and have you tried it yet? If you aren't subscribed to Scrawlrbox but you would like to get a subscription for yourself, I always struggle with that word. If you want to get a subscription for yourself, there will be a link below that will get you, I think it's £3 off when you take out a new subscription. So yeah, check that out if you're interested in subscribing. I'm going to do a video for this soon as well, so obviously this is Scrawlrbox related. I have been told you can use Inktense pencils, which is interesting because I've just done an unboxing of swatch of their 100, so I'll probably use them for this. Look out for that. And yes, in the next week or so, look out for a video for my Scrawler challenge. But until then, thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're not already. And until next time, have fun making art, and I'll see you soon. Bye.